What is the ideal age to begin your Social Security retirement income benefits? Age 62, 66, age 70? That is the subject of this video. Let's begin with looking at the Social Security statement. Now, if you do not have a copy of your statement, the easiest way to obtain that is through the ssa.gov website. And on that statement, you will find your estimated benefits. Let's take a look at my screen. Now, the first estimated benefit is the PIAA. The PIAA, that stands for Primary Insurance Amount, and that is the dollar amount that the Social Security considers to be your full benefit amount at your full retirement age. You will also see that they're showing an estimated amount for your benefits at age 70. So that would be assuming there's some delayed credits that have accumulated. And then they'll also show you the earliest age that you can claim your retirement benefits, which is age 62. Unfortunately, there's a lot of complexity with Social Security. The Social Security Handbook contains 2,728 rules, and they're written in a language that really no one can understand. And then there's also a second set of rules that's contained in the Program Operating Manual System, and there are approximately 100,000 rules, and those rules are used to define the 2,728 rules. And so you can see Social Security is a very complex system. There are in excess of 500 different ways or possibilities in which you could claim your Social Security benefits. And that's almost hard to get the mind wrapped around. But there are many variables in the mix. And if you want to take a look at the actual formula here, this is the formula that's used to determine your Social Security benefits. And what you'll notice in this formula is that there's a lot of variables. And those variables are the details of your life, right? It's going to take into account your earning history and the credits that you have, whether you're married or divorced. Anyway, there's a lot of different components that go into that to ultimately determine what your benefit may be. Let me ask you a question. Out of those who are already receiving their Social Security benefits, what do you think the percentage is of those that are receiving reduced benefits? Meaning they are receiving less than what they were eligible to receive. And the answer is D. So what this means is that only 26% of those who are receiving Social Security benefits are receiving what is considered to be the full benefit or an increased benefit, while 74% are receiving reduced benefits. Now, to me, this indicates a lot of poor planning. And so it's important that before you claim, that you know why you're claiming, when you're claiming, and you take into account all the different factors. Now, your full retirement age is determined by your date of birth. So if you were born between 1943 and 1954, then your full retirement age is 66. If you were born in 1955, your full retirement age would be 66 and 2 months. If you were born in 1956, it would be 66 and 4 months. And so for every year beyond 1954 up to 1960, you add 2 months to your full retirement age. If you were born in 1960 or later, then your full retirement age would be 67. I think it's very helpful to take a look at this chart to visualize the impact of claiming early versus claiming late. So we're assuming here that your full retirement age is 66. And if you were to claim at age 62, then you are essentially taking a 25% reduction in benefits. Now that reduction is permanent. So that would be a permanent reduction throughout the rest of your life. And if you wait just one more year, you can see it's less of a reduction, right? So it's a 20% reduction. If you wait an additional year, 13%, 7%. And then once you reach, if you wait all the way till your full retirement age, then you get what's considered the full benefit. For every year that you delay beyond full retirement age, you're going to get a guaranteed 8% increase in the benefit. So that would continue up until age 70. Once you reach age 70, there's never any benefit whatsoever to delay beyond 70. At that point, you would just be leaving money on the table. So let's take a look at this example with some actual dollar amounts. Okay, so we're going to assume a PIA of $2,663 in this example. And if that was your PIA, and then you decided to claim at age 62, your benefit would be $1,997. Okay, so you're going to get 75% of that PIA if you claim early. And then you can see what the dollars look like here as we go up each age. And then when you reach 66 in this case, full retirement age, you get 100% of the PIA, right? You get the full benefit. And then if we delay a year, you can see how it increases up into age 70. Now, if you look at this span, at age 62, you're getting, in this example, about $2,000 per month. And if you delayed, assuming that we have the cost of living adjustments that have been on average 2.8%, the benefit in this example at age 70 would be about $4,367. So that is more than double the monthly benefit for delaying. So what is the best age? It really depends on your specific situation. It depends on a lot of factors such as your health, the health of your spouse if you're married. It depends on if you have any other retirement assets. So if you have a 401k, IRA, or a pension, those are all very important factors to know what is the best optimal age. Now, some people, they don't have any retirement assets and all they have is Social Security, then there are certainly times when claiming early is the best option, or it's rather the only option. But if you're 62 and you're able to work, even if you don't have any other retirement assets, you really want to consider not claiming early because there is an earnings limit until you reach full retirement age. And I have another video that goes into that specifically with the earnings limit. Now, everyone is going to have a crossover point, okay? So if you start claiming early, even though the amount is reduced, you're collecting for more years, right? And so in this graph here, the red line represents claiming early, and the green represents if you delay. And so a lot of it has to do with longevity. And so in this example, and this is actually a report generated from one of my own clients, their crossover point was age 80. Now, a lot of times we see the crossover is like 78, 79, 80, 81. It's usually somewhere in that range. If they don't think that husband or wife will live to age 80, then claiming early would be a better strategy. But if they're going to live beyond age 80, there is more money available to them in the long run. So let's take a look at this chart, which shows the total cumulative lifetime benefits for this couple. Assuming that they have a life expectancy of age 85 and they claim early, the total payout would be $1,220,000. If they were to delay the start of Social Security to age 70, their total payout would be $1,544,000. So that's a difference of $324,000 simply by delaying the start. Now, I realize everyone may not have the luxury of delaying if you have no other assets and you're not able to work. But there's a very clear benefit to delay if you can. So now let's assume that they have more longevity. Let's say they have a life expectancy of 95. total payout $1.6 million. And if they were to delay, the total payout $2.2 million. And so that's like $600,000 difference in lifetime benefits because of the strategy of delaying. You know, what's right for you is going to be completely different than what's right for someone else. And so you got to take into all the different factors to really know what's going to be best for you. So when it comes time to claim your Social Security benefits, you're going to have the option of going right into the Social Security office. You can call and do it over the phone. What is most common and recommended by the Social Security Administration is, if you can, is to do it online. And right on their website, it says it's so easy to claim your Social Security benefits that you can do it in 15 minutes. Now, while it is very easy to just start the benefits when you're eligible, I would suggest that you take more than 15 minutes to make this decision. All right, you've spent how many years in your working career? 35, 40 years working? It deserves more than 15 minutes in making this decision, because as you can see, it can have a $300,000, $600,000 impact or more, depending on your situation. So there's the question of, how do I maximize my Social Security benefit? And while maximizing is important, something that is actually more important, in my view, is optimizing your retirement income. If you think of Social Security as one separate component of your life, and then you maybe have an IRA or some other retirement accounts as a separate part of your financial life, I think it's a big mistake. It is in the coordination of these other assets and the other details of your life that really will optimize your retirement income. So what if you're already receiving your Social Security benefits and you realize that you've made a mistake and you really wish you had done it differently? Well, the Social Security Administration does give you one do-over, but it's only within the first 12 months. So if you have started Social Security benefits and you're within that first 12-month window, you can submit a request for withdrawal application, which means you're going to basically undo everything, which includes paying back any benefits that you have received, and then you'll be able to start again in the future whenever you are ready to do so. But if you're beyond the 12-month mark, you are locked in and there is no changing. In conclusion, what is the best age to claim your retirement benefits? And the answer is, it completely depends on your unique situation. For some people, it's going to make perfect sense to claim early. For others, it's going to be to delay a few years or to full retirement age. And for others, it's going to be a very clear advantage to delay all the way till 70. It really depends on your situation and many factors. What I recommend is that you seek out a financial planner that specializes in retirement income planning, because there's a lot of money at stake and you just don't want to get this wrong. And just one more thing, I'm very excited to announce that I have finished writing my book on retirement planning. It is titled The Holistic Retirement Planning Revolution, and it is going to be available on Amazon very soon. By the time you're watching this video, it's probably already available. It is a book that can add substantial value to your retirement income. It touches many subjects, and I hope you'll check that out. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.